I wanted that room to have that volume because it really did create that frame for the view to the marsh, and so those beams were designed to give that room some sense of warmth.
91 Oak Tree has 2 of just about everything, including 2 perfectly situated office spaces. Both on the main level, the first is conveniently located off of the hall behind the kitchen, while the other, more stately office sits on the other side of the house. Among the other double features are 2 master baths and master closets, and in the kitchen, 2 ovens, refrigerators, warming, and refrigerated drawers. One of the most interesting elements of this project, Anne says, was this stunning library dining room. Now that's one of a kind.
We had an interesting program to create a dining room that was also a library, and the material that we used to do that paneling and all that interior architecture is a Pecky cypress.
Every window in this house was designed to frame a unique and beautiful view, from the timeless pine shake roofline to the expansive marsh and rivers beyond.
You really do have options. If you feel like going to the media room and having a little bit of a darker space and watching a movie, you can do that. If you feel like being in the grand living room and enjoying that marsh view, that's available. We really wanted every window to have a view, and it was super important to create that for when you're standing at the kitchen sink to have a view. There's an endless number of places to stop and take in the view. We looked at the prevailing winds to be sure that we captured that in the screen porch, and so it actually dictated what end of the house we planned for the master bedroom. This open concept between the keeping room and the kitchen wasn't something that every client was asking for 20 years ago. We loved the idea of having the hearth in the keeping room and having the hearth in the kitchen as well. Bringing the brick materials to both elements and tying those together was really a key aspect to the design.
So talk to us a little bit about the master suite. The master suite is a beautiful room with a fireplace, has a sleeping porch, which we've talked about, but it also has double master baths, his side, her side.
Mm-hmm. So that was the first time that I had received that request from a client, and I thought that is really a good idea. We could save a marriage to have 2 spaces like that.
I tend to agree.
So we were able to incorporate each of the couple's closets with their bathrooms. So when they were getting ready in the morning, they weren't going to trip all over each other and could do their own thing. Same for getting ready for bed at night.
Across the hall from the master are the main house's 2 guest suites, the garden suite and the aptly named studio suite.
That room was built in with tile on the floor and has a sink in the room actually, so that but it's hidden behind doors so that it can function both as a guest room and as an art studio.
And you talked a little bit about this breezeway that connects the main house to the garage and the guest house, and we're finding more and more that folks want a guest suite, a guest house, something detached from the main house itself, so that their guests can kind of come and go as they want. This house above the garage has a beautiful 2-bedroom guest suite.
It's really lovely. I've stayed there myself. It's really nice, and it has lots of windows, and even a little special secret window when you walk up the stairs to go into that suite. So it's not too far away, so that you don't feel like you're a part of whatever's going on at the main house, but it does provide that privacy.
Nothing says that you're home like the crunch of gravel under your tires. And I really love the fact that this house is hidden from the street. the landscape is so beautiful and it so well protects the entryway, but then you leave the brick pavers and you come onto the gravel, and it just kind of relaxes you for a moment, and then you know you're home. That's a beautiful element to this house.
It is. It's great. And I think that, in addition, you have just the beautiful view of the home itself as you pull in, and it's a little bit of a surprise as you pull off of the street because you can't see the house so well from the street. It's a nice surprise.
The incredible views offered at 91 Oak Tree stretch over the ever-changing marsh all the way to the Colleton, Chichessie, and even Broad rivers. Colleton River Club, a truly unique community on what may be the most beautiful piece of land south of the Broad River, is home to a host of world-class amenities. Enjoy world-class golf on two of the South's most prized 18-hole courses, as well as a par 3 practice course that will put you through your paces. The abundance of outdoor activities will keep you active, including lit Har-Tru tennis courts, an extensive fitness facility and classes, a beautiful pool, spa, community dock, and miles of some of the most breathtaking leisure trails in the Lowcountry. Life at Colleton River is truly unique, and at 91 Oak Tree, it becomes something utterly exceptional. Welcome home.